Hey, good morning. This week's Parsha is Parashat Shmini. Exactly a week ago, last Friday, was Purim in Jerusalem, and a few hours before Shabbos, our leader, Rav Chaim Kanievsky, passed away. So, and then this past Sunday, after he passed away, I merited to be in the funeral, which attended almost 1 million Jews attended this funeral. So this week I wanted to talk about a few things in the Parsha which I thought are connected to the passing away of Reb Chaim. So this Parsha finally, after having the Mishkan, Aaron HaKohen does his first round of sacrifices, and it says that when he's done with the sacrifice, he finishes to do the sacrifices, and he comes down to bless the Jewish people. The commentaries over there explain he finishes to do his avoda, his work over there, and comes down to bless the Jewish people. They say it hints to the righteous people in the generation which are busy with their avoda, their learning, and their devotion to God, and that doesn't stop their love to the Jewish people, and they come down from where they're holding to bless the Jewish people and to take care of them. I think this could be said about Reb Chaim Kanievsky. If you ask anyone, they say the same thing. How to describe him. He was, the most important thing in his life was to learn Torah, and that's what he did all the time. Every second he had, he would just continue learning, and that didn't stop him from his love to the Jewish people. Every time someone came to ask from him a blessing or some advice or something, he would stop in the middle of what he was doing and just see to whoever came and help him. The Parsha continues on, and Moshe Rabbeinu is explaining to the Jewish people what animals are kosher to eat and which animals are not kosher. So the verse over there says, Moshe showed them, this is the animal which you could eat. That's the word of the verse, is this. The commentaries over there explain, what does it mean? This, Moshe Rabbeinu, the word this means that Moshe held the actual animal and he said, this is the animal. Physically, he showed them the animal. So there was a big miracle that he tells the Jewish people, that he talks about the fish, about birds, about animals. All these animals and fish, they all came so Moshe Rabbeinu could show the Jewish people what's permitted to eat and which are not permitted to eat. So Reb Chaim Kanievsky is a famous story that he was learning about locust, and when he was learning about the locust, he was writing a book about what's the kosher locust to eat. A locust came through the window, and he saw what he was learning. Then finally, in Haftorah of the Parsha, every week, we have the portion that we read from the Chumash, and there's an extra little part from the Navim that we read after the part from the Chumash. This week we talk about the Haftorah talks about King David that wants to build the third temple, and God tells King David, you're not going to be the one to build the temple, the first temple. You're not going to be the one to build the temple. Rather, his son, King Solomon, he's going to build a temple. And then finally after that, King Solomon goes and builds the first temple. We know every generation is capable of, every generation we have a person in the generation who's capable of being the Mashiach and bring the third temple. Reb Chaim died. He was our leader. If anyone, he would be the one to bring Mashiach. He would be the one to bring the third temple. And so we see he's not going to be the one. So hopefully our next leader will be the Mashiach and bring our third temple soon. Good Shabbos, everyone.